Hello, welcome back. New video. One sticker man still. Same guy, no other person, just same old me. But back there is not the same old figure, it's a different figure. I mean, obviously Albedo to the right, little android. That one still remains. You know, she's a co-host, you know, for these videos. But brand new to this video, I got Jolene Cujo back there, who, if you've seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you know who she is. She is, well, I'll tell you, she is daughter of Jotaro Kujo, which, yeah, he's probably one of the most popular characters from the JoJo series. Obviously, if you've seen JoJo, you know that for every part there's like different characters, or the different main characters. Jolene, actually the one that's back here, she's from part number 6, which is Stone Ocean. And yeah, I actually got this figure quite some time ago. As a matter of fact, I think I got this figure around the same time that I got a Yamato that I did a review a while back, which I spoke about it being broken because my son kept playing with it. But yeah, I got those two figures quite some time ago, like I said, and this one was actually pretty cool. I got it directly from Crunchyroll. I did the, you know, I purchased it, and then it finally just like arrived, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then, you know, the figure itself looks pretty good. It's kind of like the same. There's these other ones, you know, that I've done a video on it already, but these other like master lease, you know, collection for like the JoJo figures. This one's kind of the same. I think I'm not sure if it's master lease as well, but this one's pretty cool. She looks really good, actually. There's a different, look at that face. It looks so good. Like, this is what I like about this figure, that the face looks just like spot on. Obviously there's her tattoo. And I mean, look at that elbow, that muscle on the forearm. This looks pretty good. I mean, I just noticed that actually right now. Oh, and then obviously the star tattoo back there, right? Of course, you know that if you've seen JoJo. Yeah, no, I mean, this figure is actually pretty cool. I actually really liked it when it came out. The only thing that kind of, you know, scares me a bit about this figure is that the base is basically that. It kind of attaches to like her, I don't know, I guess a boot, right? And, you know, it kind of feels like she might fall over, but she hasn't up until now, so that's okay. I mean, I usually don't move the figures much, so, you know, she's kind of been sitting with some other figures, and, you know, like I said, she hasn't fallen over till now. This is actually the first time that I move her for a while, because obviously I wanted to show you guys. But yeah, this figure is actually pretty cool. She's a little bit dusty, you know, again, because I've had her for some time now. She's just been sitting there, and unfortunately it gets a little bit dusty in here, so yeah, I have to do some wiping and, you know, cleaning on these figures. But this figure, actually really good. Yeah, I mean, it's a figure you guys haven't seen, so I am going to rate this figure a 5 because, you know, she looks good. So yeah, that's Jolene. But okay, let's move on to the figures for today. I have actually 2 figures, both the same character. I do not have other figures of this character, which is why I couldn't, you know, really put anything back there to display. So this will be my first unboxing from this series, which is called NieR Automata, or NieR Automata, whatever. This is 2B, as shown there with the quotations. She's obviously the main character. NieR Automata, which is, you know, obviously a game, but, you know, it is now actually you know, an anime as well, so that's kind of cool. actually at the time of recording this, I guess it's not technically season 2, but like core 2, I guess is what they call it. It's kind of going on right now. So yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. But I don't only have this, Chokonose premium figure. I also have this one, which is Ichiban Kuji figure. And obviously you can see there's an A right there, right? The A, because, I'm assuming you're probably familiar with, these like, I guess it's like chance, drawing chances kind of thing where you pay, I think it's like $15 or something, and you draw like a little ticket, and depending on what the ticket is, you get that stuff, right? Now, the stuff can be as good as like, this figure, for example. This is the A tier, so this is like the top tier. But obviously they have B, C, D, and E. Usually the stuff in E, there's a lot more of them, so the chances of getting E are much higher. Obviously the stuff from E are, I'm not gonna say cheaper, but it's not, it's cheaper stuff, really. But yeah, so like to get this one, your chances, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, they could be pretty low unless you get very lucky and you end up pulling the ticket with A. But alongside this one, there is another, I guess it's another figure, but it's a head bust, right? So it's basically this portion of her like, basically the head and top portion of her torso, and it's I don't know if it's bigger than this one. I think I've seen it, and it's either a smaller or bigger box than this one. For some reason though, that one is actually much more expensive than this one. If you buy this one, I mean, there's people who get it and then obviously resell it. This one resells for I mean, I think I've seen them between like 60 maybe to $80 or something, like if you look at eBay right now or something. But you can obviously get them for less than that. Now the other one, for some reason, it's a lot more. So yeah, if you buy both of them, which is pretty cool because both of them are actually pretty dope, you'll probably spend a good amount of money. I didn't actually buy the other one though. I could have, and I probably still will, but I thought that for now I just buy this one. And so yeah, so I have this one and then the Chokonose figure. But before I move on, actually, there is something I wanted to show you guys, if I can find it. Yes, it's here. So I haven't made stickers in a while because I don't know, I didn't have my stuff connected, but I kind of moved some stuff around here in the studio. I actually got a new table. I have a little bit more space to put my printer and my cutter and all that kind of stuff. So I did test it out, and I did do some a few stickers here and there. One of the ones that I made was actually 2B without her mask, which I thought this image looks really, really nice. So I figured that, why not? So yeah, I just wanted to show you that because yeah, I actually really like that sticker. And just to add on, I know it's 9 minutes into this video and I still haven't even opened anything, but there is another version for this figure where, because this one comes with the mask, there's another one that she comes unmasked. I'm thinking that one is probably even more limited. I don't think I've seen her yet. I'll kind of look around to see if I can find her, but that one's actually pretty cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the premium Chokonose SEGA figure first, and then I'll do the other one last. So these I've mentioned in the past are kind of like the noodle stoppers. This is a figure that kind of sits, but this is obviously from SEGA, as opposed to the other ones being from Furyu. Usually, I have some issues with these SEGA figures. Actually, especially this, you know, Chokonose line. If you guys have seen my video with Claudia Valence and Rosalind Stout from Atelier Riza, you know, you'd see that I have some issues with that figure. But let's see how this one ends up looking like. Hopefully it's not like that, because there is another figure that's gonna come out at some point from SEGA as well, that goes along with this one, and I want to get that one. So I hope this one is good, you know. And well, okay, maybe not the best kind of surprise there. Well, I don't know, maybe it was a good surprise. I don't know if you guys seen that, kind of like that little butt flash there, or that mooning, although pretty funny because, you know, technically she's sitting down, so it's just, you know, flat. Okay, all right, actually, you know what, not bad. Look at this figure. It is kind of small, not gonna lie, but it looks really good. And I like that this her like leg boots, or I guess over the knee boots, whatever you want to call it, they're glossy compared to the rest of the figure, and that is awesome. It just gives that, like, you know, I don't know, it just makes it different, which is really cool. Really cool. This one is actually not bad, to be honest. Like I said, I've opened some other ones that have been kind of bad, but this one actually looks really good. You know, I mean, her face, really, there's really not much going on because, you know, she does have the thing covering her face. But the design here looks pretty good. The design on the dress itself looks pretty good. The painting is, you know, it's pretty well, to be honest. No. Well, there it is. You guys seen it again. Pretty flat though. Obviously, if you guys know, you know, this 2B character, you know, she does get a lot of attraction because of her outfit. I mean, clearly you can see why. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, not bad at all. The only thing is I don't have my other one where I can display it, so that kind of sucks. I'm trying to think. You know what? I'll do this for now. I have a little Bose speaker here, so I'm gonna put that here, and then I'm gonna sit her on that Bose. There might be some bass going on there, so. And I guess, let me see. No, it's about the same size. Okay, so the other one I just pulled out right now was a noodle stopper, and it's about the same size, so it's actually pretty good. But yeah, you know what? That figure is actually really good. Okay, so for it being, you know, being a SEGA figure, it is actually really good. I actually really like this one, and I'm actually happy about it because, like I said, there is another figure of, damn, what's her name? The other girl. Damn, I forgot her name. It's a very simple name, but I forgot it. There's also one coming out from her that goes along with this one, so that's great because now I've seen this one and I really like it. So that one there, it's actually a 5. Congratulations, SEGA. You have a good premium Chokonose figure. Okay, moving on because, you know, time's I don't know how to say, like, ticking. I don't know. Okay, so here's this one. So let's take a look at this figure. This one has a little base, and then it comes with that little robot thing that, you know, that's always with them. So, you know, that's kind of what it looks like. Here's the back stuff, and here is nothing. So let's go ahead, open this up, and let's take a look. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this real quick off the camera, and then I'll go ahead and open it. Let me see. Okay. There you go. All right, so a lot of plastic going on here. So there's that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the tape that's on the sides so that I can get the figure out. There's actually a few pieces. Actually, I think it's just wait. I don't want to like. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I was trying to avoid. Dropping pieces. I dropped this little guy, but it's okay. He survived. Pretty durable. Okay. Let me pull the figure to the side, and let me. You know, all right, never mind. I keep dropping stuff. I did drop a piece of stone, whatever it is. You know, it's the little base, a little bit different than your standard base. Here's her knife, her sword. Okay, I don't know why I said knife. That's her sword, and then there's like a clear plastic thing where this guy goes, so that it looks like he's kind of flying in the air, although, you know, clearly he isn't. But let me go ahead and get these pieces out, and I'll start putting this together. There is also this, which I just saw right now. I do not know where that goes, but I will find out. But first of all, oh, you know what? I think it's the end. Yeah, I think it's the edge of, or the end of not the knife, but the sword. Look at that sword. It looks really cool. I hate that I can't get a good zoom. Actually, there, not bad. So, really cool. So yeah, I'm assuming this is and it's the edge that goes here. Because like I've showed you before in some other videos, sometimes to put the weapons, you know, swords or whatever, you have to put in through the arm or wherever it is. Like, you know, this goes into the figure, and it basically makes it so that if the hand's like that, it goes in there, and it won't, how can I say? Because for example, I'll just show you, I guess. I'll take the time to show you. If it's like that, right, and the hole is, you know, whatever, it's not gonna be able to go in good. So you remove this so that you can put that in, and then you clip on the other part. I've showed them before, but it just, you know, in case you haven't seen that, you haven't seen my other videos, that's how it works. Here again is the base, very small, actually, but you know, kind of cool, and actually kind of heavy too. It does have some weight to it, but you can see all the holes where all the stuff goes. So I'm gonna put that there, and what I'm gonna do next is, you know what? Before I do the to-be reveal, I'm gonna put the other guy first, because yeah, why not? Here is that, you know, stick that I told you, which, okay, I'm assuming it would go here. Nope, it goes in here. But let me see, because I think it probably goes like this. So I think that goes in like that. And then this guy, yeah, you see this guy? Pretty cool, actually. This looks really cool. That like shiny, kind of like painting, makes it look like it's like, you know, chrome or metal, whatever. Pretty cool. Don't really see any issues. Actually, not bad at all. So yeah, hold on, let me do this here. Okay, that goes like that, and yeah, like that. So yeah, makes it seem like this guy's in the air. I mean, clearly he's, you know, not flying, but it does give you that kind of like feel that he is flying, so that's kind of cool. Okay, now let me show you the figure. Ta-da! Yeah, look at that. It looks just like that one. Well, yeah, because it is the same. No, this one actually looks really good too. It's a little bit different now that I notice it, because the dress on this one has like the white painted lines on it. Well, how can I say, the detailing on this is painted, as opposed to the other one, which is the one over there. It's just engraved, not painted. Now I'm trying to think which one is technically the correct one. Again, the above the knee boots or whatever, they're glossy compared to the rest of the figure. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit, obviously it's a little bit different than the other one. Most of it is the same. It's just some details are different from that one back there. But no, this one looks really good too. Again, the little on her face, she has like that little dot by her mouth. That's still there, which is good. But no, this one looks really good. She does have some exposed undies there, which of course, I mean, like I mentioned, guys, this character is pretty, she gets a lot of attention, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, actually, yeah, really good. This is where her sword goes. So let me go ahead and put that so you guys can see the finalized, I guess, figure. Let me see. I just want to make sure that this is, because even though it goes in here, so let me show you. So this has to go in here, but it's still kind of tight going in, so you have to kind of squeeze it in, and then there, right? So now she's holding on to that. Now that the sword has gone in, then I can attach the other part that goes right here. Hold on. Push that through. Okay. And there you go. Now that that's like that, we'll come back here, put that where it sits, put that one in there, and there you go. Finalized, finalized display. How cool is that? That looks awesome. Although, I don't know how I would display it, because if I do it this way, it looks cool, but her sword is kind of, you can't see it. If I put it like that, that's probably better, right? Actually, because if I go this way, then she's not really looking that way, but I think maybe like this is probably the best position to put her in there. Yeah, pretty cool. I actually really like this one. I really like to be honest. To be honest. So the fact that I got these two figures is actually pretty cool. I will say that these boots over here, they're a lot more glossier than they are here. Might give them a little bit of shine on here. Maybe it might be a little bit more glossy, but I mean, not bad. I mean, that's not honestly, it's not an issue where I'm like, oh, okay, the figure doesn't, whatever. It's actually still good. So you know what? With all that said, this is definitely a 5, to be honest. This is a 5 figure for sure. The other one, I guess, I give it a 5 as well. Even though there is some differences between both of these. Obviously, this one, like I said, it's not painted white, and I don't know. I guess I have to look at some images of her, because I don't remember off the top of my head. But that one does have like painted differently, as opposed to that one where it's like, little things here and there. But I mean, both of them still, they look good. If you're very, very lucky, you can get this one for $15. If you're very, very unlucky, which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys, most likely you're not gonna get on your first try. You'll probably maybe buy 2 or 3, and then maybe you might get lucky, or you could just buy like 5 or 6 of them and still not even get it. So probably the best thing is to just buy it, resell off someone who actually did get it. Obviously, I don't have luck, so when it comes to me doing these, I don't get them. So I rather just might as well buy it directly, because my luck sucks. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, if you're just hella lucky, $15 and you get that figure, why not? And like I said, there is a bust of her face, this top portion, that looks really awesome. Now that I've seen these two figures, now that I have these, I kind of really want to get it. So I'm gonna have to get it. So when I do get it, I'll show it to you guys. I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty awesome. because this one is awesome, and the other one pretty awesome as well. You know, sitting on that Bose speaker over there. So yeah, I know, you know, this video did run a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Yeah, sorry about that, but you know what? I think it's worth it. These are really cool. So yeah. Well, that is it. That's all I have. I will see you guys on another video. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye, guys. See you later.